Okay, people. Woo! I'm on my new Mac. Okay, it's new to me, but it's not a new uh edition. Okay, hi one person. Thumbs up if you can see me and you can hear me. Okay, I on my new Macintosh. I've never had a MacBook. Never had a Mac. Okay, this is my first. Thank you. This is my first one, and I am coming on here. Okay, sorry about that, but I'm out of whack because I had to do a little figuring out how to get this camera going, which means I had to download, install, allow, and all this kind of stuff. Okay, but anyway, I did it, and here we are. Here we are. Okay, I know what you want. I know what you want. The verdict. The verdict is not in. Okay, but I'm all like, okay, because we're going to get into it. What do you think the verdict is going to be? Okay, the verdict is not, let me get my phone. That's right, you here for the tea, okay? Because there is some tea. Even though the verdict is not in, but there's some tea. There's some tea in this verdict about how he tried to paint Andre, okay? May he rest in peace, in a bad light, talking about he was displaying guns on Facebook and he was getting in with a bad crowd and all this kind of stuff, right? However, okay, they have text messages. Now, I haven't gotten into the whole courtroom drama that a lot of these people are doing on here, okay? I just like to sum it up and give you the summary. That's what I like to do. So, to summarize, as far as the case, because the verdict is not in yet, the jury is still out on the verdict, and I think the longer they stay, it doesn't look good. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. They might be debating on what charges, if any, they're going to charge him with. And that's what I'm thinking. Why it's taking so long? Because other than that, they could just swoop a verdict and come back. But they might be going back and forth on to what they're actually going to charge him with. Are they going to charge it with murder, capital murder? Are they going to drop it down to manslaughter? I mean, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? So, and by the way, that other little boy, okay, the actual shooter, he is him and the stripper, okay, the girl that set him up, they're supposed to be sentenced. Okay, let me get my phone. I can take you guys with me, okay, because I hate to leave you, especially since it took me all this to get you on. And I am looking in a little space here. I need to maximize this window, and I don't know how to do it on here. Well, I have to manually do it. I manually do it, meaning that I have to take the arrows on the side and bring them out, okay, and then go to the other side, like that. Okay, so anyway, and then too is I want to go back later on and look at this and see how it comes out, because this is an old well, I'm thinking it's old. Okay, it's an old Mac. I don't know. Anyway, give me the line. Okay, so they have Travell Hill, that's his name, is supposed to be sentenced along with that stripper girl. I forgot her name. Those two are supposed to be sentenced. Now, out of all these four, okay, they're saying that the insurance guy is going to get the least amount of time, okay, because he was just the insurance guy. Okay, so you can't, they probably can't really prove intent, okay? He might have pled guilty on falsifying documents, Okay. Anyway, so I was saying that he was painting Andre in a trying to paint him in a bad light because Tim actually got his behind up on the stand to testify. And see, this is typical of narcissists. Okay, they think they're smarter than others. Okay, so for him to get up um, on the stand to testify because he thinks that he's smarter than the jury or he can outsmart the jury. Typical behavior. Okay. So and then they didn't let anybody on the in the courtroom for this trial. So people are only getting what's told to them, right? But I heard, rumor has it that Miss Robbie got her man, honey, got her little youngster. Now, I mean, he's not a youngster, but compared to her, okay, I'm pretty sure he's probably younger than her kids. Yeah, he might be. Okay. Yeah, I heard with his arm around her in the courtroom. Oh, you know he's guilty. But now, here's the thing. I was reading where they were asking the prosecution about this evidence. Did they have evidence, some of the evidence that they actually did not have? Okay. So that's one of my concerns. But I don't know. They only tell you what they want to tell you, okay, on these trials until you can read the actual manuscript. You know, you only can go by the hearsay, and that's all everybody's going by. I don't care what they tell you, okay? The transcripts are not usually out for public viewing until the trial is over, because then they have the whole who said what back and forth, okay? But some of the stuff, it doesn't add up. Like, okay, Tim, I had a picture of how much he got paid, okay? And he's getting money from various sources, okay? Various sources, he's getting money. But it doesn't add up to have this little stripper girl on the payroll for $5,000. Where you getting that kind of money from? Okay, not to mention the business in Mississippi wasn't even able to open, because as soon as they were getting ready to open, it got shut down from the pandemic. Okay, so we got to take that in consideration. Not to mention, now the girl, she's a stripper, so she got paid the most. She's a money girl, okay? All she worried about is that bag, okay? Then you got your bail, the drug addict, okay? So $5,000, that's a lot of money for a drug head, okay? And that's what he was bragging about on the phone that they caught him. They taped it. That he was bragging because I got $5,000, brother. Okay, yes, I'm paid. And wooty woo not. And what he did, okay, I guess to get the money. Okay, then you have Tim telling them about how he tried to take Andre under his arm because he didn't have a father figure and all. How is you gonna be a father figure when you just did 10 years on armed robbery? You're not no figure. And then your mama that took you to court. Your mama took you to court for stealing her name. Then the house got robbed, and her $200,000 happened to be gone. Then, okay, here's some tea though. Here's some tea. You know that insurance policy I was telling you guys about. Here's what the thing with the insurance policy was, okay? Tim got the insurance policy for $249,999,999, okay? That part. Policy. Okay, now you know you normally get a policy for an even amount. Okay, 2 million, 100,000, okay, 150,000. You know what I'm saying? That's usually where it goes. But no, he got it for 249,99999. Okay, well the thing is, the catch was, if it was a $250,000 policy and up, Andre would have had to been go to, I believe he either would have had to take a drug test or he would have had to take a physical. Okay, whichever one or both, right? He would have had to come in and show himself, which they weren't going to have that because Andre didn't know about the policy. See what I'm saying? Not only that, but Tim tricked the mama into giving him the boy's information. Now, check it out. During the trial, he was talking about he had paid for the boy to go to some drama of the arts, okay, class, okay, school, excuse me, to the school, right? I forgot who that school was supposed to be owned by. But, okay, he also got him an apartment, right? He got him an apartment. Well, here's the thing. He said that, come to find out, Andre stopped going to class and he was not paying his rent, so he got evicted. Okay. Furthermore, wait a minute. You didn't get me an apartment if you ain't paying for it. First of all, if you're not paying the rent, you didn't get me anything. You may have helped me get it, but you didn't get me an apartment. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not paying the rent. And then for the state of the art school, okay, there was I forget who opened up that school. Hey, Zelly. Okay. You see what I'm saying? But it's the School of the Arts, Drama and Arts, okay? He was trying to get him in, I guess, for an acting gig or whatever he was trying to do. Hey, girl, hey. Right. But my thing is, okay, you doing all this, but that just don't sound right. You got too much debt going on. Now I can see the grandmother. I can see Miss Robbie doing this, but I don't see Tim doing that. Okay, because Tim was always in debt. Tim was being sued. He ain't got no money. See, my cat even said it. Did you hear? He ain't got no money. So how you gonna put him through school and do this and that? Not to mention, you have it on the live program where him and Charles was running in there to Miss Robbie talking about Tim jumped on him and Charles crying, and Andre was getting ready to cry, but it looked like he remembered he was on television, so he fought back to tears. I noticed that. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's the little tidbits in the trial has been going on. Now, the rest of them have pled guilty. He's saying he didn't know the killer, okay? And he's saying he didn't have relations like that with that little girl. Okay. So I'm waiting on the verdict. Okay. Now, the thing about it is you can go up on the internet and you can search it. Hey, Summer Breeze. Okay. And you can find little tidbits. But like I said, the public was not allowed. It was a closed courtroom. So we can only get what tidbits they tell us. Nellie. The school was opened by Nellie. Okay, so they're saying that the money was 1 million. 1 million. 1 million? Now, come on now. 1 million? And that little boy took 1 million from Miss Robbie. Oh, man. See, that doesn't sound right. Okay, he just still has some money. Okay, see, because youngsters aren't that savvy. He'd have had to show that money some way, some shape or form. If it was 1 million, I thought it was 200,000. I don't know. I stand to be corrected. Okay, but yeah, I think it was 200,000. You might want to check that. It may have been, maybe it was a total of $1 million. She's estimated it for insurance purposes, okay? But she had 200,000. Well, I don't think he took the 200,000, but But Tim was saying that he did, and he was trying to make it like the boy took it. You don't know who took it. The boy was supposed to take a lie detector test, and that's what he was out. Okay, that's what he was out there in St. Louis to do. Okay, but he got killed before the day before he was to take the lie detector test. Now, check this out. He had text messages. They had text messages that they did not want to be admissible in court. Now, I don't know if the judge said, okay, you have to keep it in, or you can put it out. I don't know. But the text messages show the conversation between Miss Robbie and Andre. And to sum it up, Miss Robbie was asking Andre about the lie detector test he's supposed to take, and that she's feeling some kind of way because I've been calling you, I've been trying to get a hold of you, you haven't been answering my calls, you don't answer the phone, you haven't returned my calls, okay? And so it's making me feel some kind of way, which is understandable, okay, right? Andre hits her back, okay? Grandma, I promise you, I did not take the money. The reason I have not been responding is because I'm afraid of what Tim may do to me. That's what he said. He's telling her, I'm afraid. Okay, so now let's look at both sides of this. Okay, she has a valid reason, and so does he. You see what I'm saying? Okay. He says, I'm going to come out there and take the test, and then I'm going right back. I'm leaving. Okay. That's what he told her, right? Because she was like, I guess she was kind of accusing him of taking it since he was avoiding her, but he's trying to explain to her. And he has been explaining to Miss Robbie before about her son. See, now, Miss Robbie, okay, she's no angel. We all love Miss Robbie, okay, and we still love her, but we know she ain't no angel. She got that twinkle in her eye, if you know what I'm talking about. If you guys are old school, you know what I'm talking about. Got that twinkle in her eye. She does. Okay. Right. And he was scared that what Tim was after him, okay? I don't know why he could not take the lie detector test where he was, okay, because he probably was taking it out in St. Louis, because maybe this is where Miss Robbie was and who she paid to have the test, the person take the test. Because if you want a lie detector test, okay, if it's not court order, you got to pay for that yourself. So you got to get somebody, okay, and blah, blah, blah. Now, this was the same, I believe, the same people that took the first lie detector that came back inconclusive. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, you're going to want it done by the same people. Okay. And that's what Andre was supposed to do. And then you still may not have gotten a definite answer because the boy was so scared. Now, I don't know. I don't know, Summer Breeze. You have to ask Miss Robbie about that. You don't have to ask her about that. Why couldn't they take it in Texas? Because it usually, if they could set something like that up, okay. But Andre was in St. Louis when they did that test, when the money came up missing, when all this went down, because he was doing the show. Hey, Lakeisha. Oh, yeah, it's been a while because my health, and I don't know what's up with my health, so don't even ask me because I couldn't even tell you. I need to go to the doctor. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to put that on my list. But yeah, you are correct though, Summer. If I was able to take it where he was in Texas, I would have taken it there. Maybe he's a kid now. He doesn't know any better. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If he has to come out there and take a test, he's not saying, "Oh, well, can I take the test out here?" Okay, he's thinking he's got to go to St. Louis and take the test. That's where he took it before, or maybe they've already covered this. I don't know. Okay, I don't know, but Miss Robbie got her main baby. Okay, so, okay, yeah. Now, Tim Norman's net worth, okay, okay. Tim Norman's net worth is only $500,000. It's not even a million. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And his debts is more than $500,000. Right. He was coming back to satisfy Miss Robbie, but he was explaining to her, okay, because the boy is not stupid as well. He knows that they all talk. You see what I'm saying? And I know that's your son. Okay. And I don't want be in the middle of this, and and I feel threatened and all this kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? And she needed to take that into consideration. She knows her son, because she even had that when they had the show, and I told y'all that they ran in crying to Miss Robbie. Okay, she had to sit down talk with Tim, telling him he can't be hitting on them boys. She said, "You can't be hitting on them." She told him. I saw the show. Hey, LaShawn. Okay, so yeah, I mean, so oh man, what's today? Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Come on! Oh my God, this is driving me crazy. I think I don't know. I think Tim took a lie detector test. I think Tim took a lie detector test and he passed. Okay, I think he did. Don't quote me on that. Y'all can look it up. But okay, I don't see why he couldn't. I don't see why he wouldn't have taken a lie detector test, because everybody that had access to my house and the key and all that, they would all be taking the lie detector test. Okay, and she had the money to pay for it. But yeah, I don't recall them putting it out there, but I vaguely remember, vaguely. Okay. And I think that's why he was putting it on Andre, because I think his came back uh, um, that he wasn't lying. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And Andre was trying to explain to her that he probably didn't do it. He had his little homies do it, because that's something Tim does. What are thoughts on the jury's decision? They haven't came back with a verdict yet. Yeah, they haven't came back with a verdict yet, girl. Tim Norman verdict. Unless it's breaking news. Let's see. Nope. Do you got a verdict? Oh, my thoughts is he's guilty. That's my thoughts, okay? But my thoughts don't mean nothing, okay? I want to know what the jury gonna say, because if the jury comes back guilty, well, if they come back not guilty, it's over, okay? And I'm gonna be pissed. But if it comes back guilty, okay, they're gonna tell you the charges that they find him guilty on, correct? Okay, but we probably gonna have to wait for sentencing, like they did R. Kelly. They found him guilty, okay, and then they sentenced him to 30 years. But sometimes your sentences doesn't come right away. You can opt for a jury to sentence you, or you can opt for the judge to sentence you, and you're better off having the judge sentence to you. Okay, not to mention, I just lost my train of thought. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, Now, the closing arguments. Yeah, they weren't able to come to a rate. Okay, today is Thursday. I don't see anything about today. Now, the whole thing is, I believe this is capital murder. Is this capital murder? I haven't seen anything for today. And the thing about it is, what they're also getting him on too is that he wired the money. Okay, so you use, not only do you use telecommunications to commit a crime, but you also use the financial wire system. Okay, I forgot what that constitutes. Okay, but when you do something like that in the course of a crime, okay, that's a charge too. I don't know if that's where the conspiracy comes. Conspiracy is usually planned, though. Conspiracy, you conspired with other people. Mm, mm, mm. So basically, okay, the prosecution is saying that he did this to benefit, okay, from the insurance policy. We all know, okay. And they told the jury the wire fraud conspiracy is the root of it all, okay? And that his agent made false on the application, never shared this application process to Montgomery and his mother, and hid the process, okay? Now, when I was telling you about him going to the School of Arts, Nelly's School of Art, Drama and Arts, whatever the name of it is, okay? And that's how he tricked the mother into getting Andre's information, need the date of birth and all this kind of information, so he can enroll him into that school. So she thinks she's doing the right thing, okay? Unbeknownst to her, he was using that information so that he can get an insurance policy out on Andre. And the thing about it was, the insurance company had questions that he was supposed to answer, so he wouldn't have got the money anyway. Because, like I said, they wanted to meet Andre. They because something was suspicious. Okay, normally your uncle does not take out an insurance policy on a nephew, yet alone for $200,000. Okay. See what I'm saying? So the insurance company, and that's another thing too, is that they were on the insurance company. Okay, this something like this is supposed to send red flags. Okay, didn't you guys catch the red flags? They caught him, but he didn't come in to finish the processing of the insurance policy, because when that boy Wendell Wydell, when Wydell did the policy, okay, when you send that policy through, okay, it's either approved or denied, or we need further information, okay? And we need further information. We need this, that, and that, okay? Right? That's out of Wydell's hands. Okay, that's your supervisors, okay, who have to approve it, saying they need more information before we can approve something like this, okay, because they already got the red flags that he was the uncle. Not to mention, they're saying in the closing arguments that the phone number that he gave for Andre was his own. He gave his own cell phone number for them to contact Andre in Texas. Interstate commerce, right? So interstate commerce, right? Okay, that's the feds right there. Okay, so if you're using the phone, okay, you taking illegal things across state lines, okay, you using the wire to fraud, that's when you start getting the FBI involved. Hey, Veronica, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm going to be coming with content. Okay. It's just me getting off my butt and doing it. And by the way, I just want to let you know I have plenty of time to do it. I'm not going to lie. I got plenty of time, girl. I'm sitting here doing nothing. Okay. And I'm not even depressed at times. I just don't have the, I hope I feel better too. Yes, okay, matter of fact, since you mentioned that, okay, I'm glad you guys helping me out here, okay? Because like I said, I'm summarizing. That's what they were asking the prosecution, okay? Do you have proof that he tried to get policies from these other different insurance policy? And they said no. Okay, they don't have proof that he tried to get it from all five. I think they only have proof from two, and then the policy that he actually was getting from Wydell. Okay, so when they do stuff like that, what they're trying to do is discredit your information. Okay, it ain't all what you pumped it up to be. Okay, well, that's basically what's going back and forth here. Okay, you see what I'm saying? But like I said, okay, Tim's background, okay, and your own mama suing you, okay, that's probably why they couldn't do the character witnesses. The judge said, nah, I ain't going through that. You got your mama who sued you as a character witness. Oh, please. Okay. And who else you got? Don't say Charles, because he the one that was crying on TV. Did you beat him up? You punched him in the chest. He was crying. Yeah. So what's up with that? Yeah. Tim didn't take a test. Well, okay, Tim did. Let me look it up, because see, here's the thing: why didn't he take a test, and why is Miss Robbie, okay, with that twinkle in her eye? Why is Miss Robbie putting it all on Andre, okay, and she didn't have her own son take a test? See. Now, the name of the insurance company, Americo, that's the name of it, like America, but Americo. Okay. Documented at the same time that it wrapped up a personal health interview with who they thought was Montgomery. Montgomery is Andre. Okay. And it wasn't Andre. He was impersonating Andre. Well, that's a red flag. That displays guilt right there. You don't impersonate anybody on the insurance, okay? If you're not fraud, that's fraud right there. Even if they still living, it's still fraud. Okay, so then they have the other insurance company, Forrester's Financial, who Tim called 4 days after Andre's death, talking about he want his money. Okay, but they weren't giving him the money because he did not complete the process. So that is the prosecution's closing argument. He is the architect of this plan, causing, encouraging, and aiding this scheme. That's what he told the jurors. I think I went to Randomnessville. Okay, he been in court every day. He is telling everything. Okay, I think I went to his channel, but I cut it off because here's what the thing with me. Okay, is I like you to get straight to the point. I don't need you sitting up here dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. My time is precious. Okay. My time is precious. The older I get, okay, the less time I got to give up for free. So I need you to get to the point. So I fast forward, okay, and he still wasn't at the point. I said, let me stop here. Okay. Now, I think that was his channel. Yes. Because you know who I've been looking at was Chronicle Speaks. Forrester is the only proof. Well, they didn't. The thing about it is, Forrester was the only one who so-called approved it. That was the one that that Wydell guy was working for, I believe. Okay. Well, he's an insurance agent. He can go through. What he could do is the same thing as you get when you go to get your car insurance. They're gonna run your name through and see who comes up with the cheapest price for you. Okay. You know that's what they say they doing. Okay. Well, so he's an insurance agent. He does the same thing. He's going to run the information through and see who is willing to look and accept the policy. Okay. However, that policy, when they asked for more information, he was not forthcoming. Okay. Oh, that's Deja. Hey girl, hey. And look who met me at when I came home from talking to you. She met me at the door. Uh-huh. We got a dog. My granddaughter got a dog. Yeah. And she ate too. And she had treats. Oh yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna be I'll be gone for the weekend.
Okay.
Me and my mom are going to the beach.
Okay, you gonna leave her here?
Yeah, for the weekend.
Okay. Look. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So I thought that Tim had took a lie detector test. Yeah. So right. Okay. And so that's how you go. You submit the paper and see what comes back. Okay. So that's why they did not do it because it was all suspect anyway. Okay. Now that was the prosecution's closing argument. What did the defense have to say? Okay. Defense is saying, okay, that for the entire 45 minutes. So they each got 45 minutes to wrap it up. He talked about everybody on the stand, okay, talking about Norman's character, okay. Norman was described as a mentor, gentle, and a good person. Now, we already know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. He definitely wasn't gentle, okay. And he's questioning the key, he's questioning the credibility of the key witnesses, which is Travail and the stripper, Erica, okay, or Terica and Travail, okay. He's, of course, you're going to try to discredit the witnesses, okay, right? But Terica doesn't have a criminal background, okay. This is her first rodeo, okay. Travail, he's a drug addict. And usually drug addicts, okay, their testimony is really not all there because they're drug addicts, okay? But he confessed that he did it. So he ain't that much of a drug addict, huh? He said he shot the man, okay? But that's what they do. Right. So he couldn't provide the information that the insurance company wanted, okay? Not to mention when you're under investigation and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if the insurance company knew that he was being investigated or what, but there was two things, okay? If they did know, there would be two things against the dishing out of funds, okay? One would be you're under investigation. They want to wait until that concludes. Okay, right. The other one is you didn't finish pretty much you really didn't finish the application, the requirements of the application, because there were more information that they were requesting from you that you did not give. Okay, so that is an incomplete application right there. Okay, so he's saying that. Okay, so he's basically trying to tell you that trying to discredit the credibility of the witnesses, and he's talking about how Terica lied about the money she got, okay, about the 10,000, okay. She said she got it for Tim Norman to help find his nephew, but Leonard said she got that money from Norman to open up a boutique and received other funds from stripping and sleeping with men. Now, that's another thing that they were talking about. He was saying that he gave her the money to help her open up a boutique. Okay, look, okay, you couldn't even open up your own effing restaurant. Okay, come on now. So how you gonna help her? Okay, open up a boutique? And you was using your mama's name to open up them other restaurants while you got sued. Not to mention, you got sued, okay? Tim Norman got sued on the other restaurants. He tried up in, I don't know if you guys recall, in LA, down here in LA. He had opened up in a restaurant, okay? But there was some dispute about the leaking, and the building was subpar and stuff like that, and the owner sued him for payment of rent, and apparently I believe they won. Somebody had sued, two people had sued. He had two lawsuits going over there, okay, in regards to payment. See what I'm saying? Okay, and they won. So I think that his net worth is 500,000. I beg to differ, okay? Okay, so he's saying they also brought the fact up that Trevell, the shooter, the killer, okay, was on high on ecstasy, okay, which he uses every day. He's a drug addict, okay. And so they're calling out his credibility. He didn't remember parts of the day and questioned his memory, okay, because he was high, but he know he killed the man. Okay, he wasn't too high for that. He wasn't too high to plead guilty. Okay. As for the burner phones used on the day of the murder, he said that Norman admitted using burner phones to seal his infidelities because he had a serious girlfriend at the time. Now, this must be the girlfriend that he had that little baby by. Okay. And he had a girlfriend at the time. Okay. Now, but you weren't using the burner phones. Okay. You weren't using the burner phones. Somebody else was using the burner phones. He owes American Express $215,000 right now. Okay. That's probably on the credit card. He got that limit and ran it up. Okay. But this is what they're saying. Okay. He said, I had the phones because I was cheating and I didn't want my girl to know. Okay. But the burner phones weren't used by you. From my understanding, okay, the burner phones was one for Terica and one for that little Trevell guy. Make it make sense. Now, the lawyer, okay, Tim's lawyer also blamed the life insurance applications created and pointed the finger to Norman's insurance agent, okay, who already pleaded guilty for his role. So, yeah, that's whack. So that was his closing argument. So they're talking about that. Oh, okay. So she pointed out that to rebuttal what he's saying. Okay. She pointed out that Tim Norman testified he didn't know insurance information about Dennis. Insurance information, but Dennis pointed out he filed an application in 2012 for himself and lied about his criminal history on the application. Okay. And yeah, because they're not really trying to give out insurance policies to criminals. Keep that in mind, okay, y'all. They're not, okay, because you're too much of a risk, okay? And if you're a drug user, you're also too much of a risk. Now, depending on what type of policy, they may give you something like 10,000, 20,000, okay, if you're going to pay it. But if that person is alcoholic / drug user, okay, they're a criminal, the less likely they are to approve an insurance policy on that type of person, because the likelihood of you ODing, okay, the likelihood of you being sick because of your drug alcohol use, the probability of your demise, put it to you like that, of your demise goes sky high if you're on drugs, alcohol, or you got criminal. You're a criminal. Now, Norman also said that he was in California, okay, at the time that his nephew got shot, but his cell phone records show that he was right there in St. Louis. Okay. The only time Tim became emotional was when he was talking about himself or the alleged shooter. He did not tear up or show any emotion for Andre Montgomery, his nephew. Now, as of 3 p.m., the jury came in to ask a question of the judge. They asked for some exhibits, including an insurance contract, Southwest airline flight records, and texts between Norman and his attorney. Okay, the jury's deliberated until about 5:45, but could not come to a decision, so they will return today to continue. So this is in St. Louis, so they should have already, let's see. That's all they have. No verdict. Yeah, 10 hours ago, no verdict yet. Okay, I'm scrolling down because I'm trying to keep up, update my feed here. So just in case, something may have slipped in while we've been talking. But as of right now, no. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get some kind of verdict, but I think they're going to find him guilty. I really do. Okay, because the records is there. And like I said, his cell phone was traced. They were talking about his cell phone was traced from California, okay, and he had took a flight to Dallas. To St. Louis. Her cell phone was tracked, okay, and she traveled from Tennessee to St. Louis via a car. So now how they know this boy, I don't know. Okay, I was told that he had some relation to the family. I don't quote me on that, okay, because like I said, I am going by summary. Here's the reason too, is because this trial, these reports are all over the place. You see what I'm saying? And when they start doing that, I just start summarizing, okay? Because all the information is all over the place. You see what I'm saying? Even on YouTube. I hope they reach a verdict by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Today is Thursday, the 15th. Okay. And I hope they reach a verdict. Yeah, today is the 15th, September 15th. And I hope they reach a verdict by then. Okay, honey. Okay, check this out. Okay. Since we on celebrities, did y'all hear about the 27,000 that R. Kelly had on his books? Now you cannot even buy 27,000. Okay, worth the commissary. He had $27,000 on his commissary, and they took his money for the victims and left him with $500. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Look it up. Okay. My sources is the same as yours. The World Wide Web. You see, I got my fingernails done, so I'm talking with my hands. Okay. Hey. Oh, by the way. Okay. I have been doing my nails. I've been getting into nails. I've been stepping away from the makeup. Okay. But I'm not stepped all the way away. Okay. I will get some makeup looks. Okay. So I am in the process of doing my beauty room, and I'm getting rid of a lot of makeup. Okay. Really, it's just sickening. Sickening. And I've still got a long ways to go. But anyway. Yeah, but he had $27,000 on his books. Okay. Now, I don't know if you know. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you know that what they've been doing, okay, is that when somebody sends you money, they take a certain percentage of that money. Okay. If you committed a crime, they take a certain percentage of that money and they send it to the victims fund. Okay, they will send it to the victims fund. And yeah, so I don't know why he thought, see, because we know R. Kelly's got money. We know R. Kelly is not broke. Okay, that was the main reason why they put him no bail. They denied his bail. They gave him bail twice. He paid $100,000. He paid it. Okay, after that, no bail. No bail. Okay, because you're sitting up here looking broke. But then here come Miss Sally, some lady you don't know, that then bailed you out of $100,000. Okay. Say, so the judge stopped that and put no bail on R. Kelly. That's why he had to stay in jail. Okay. So we already knew that R. Kelly have some money stashed somewhere. And now that you got $27,000 on your books, you don't even need that amount of money. Okay. Right, on your books. But yeah, they left him with $500. And he ain't going to be able to get $500 worth of commissary either, unless he buying it for other people. But remember James Brown? Remember James Brown had, how much did he have? Did he have $10,000 in cash in his cell? I remember when James Brown was in jail, 10,000 cash. Now, how in the world did you get 10,000 cash money? $10,000? Okay. And the thing about it is you can stash $10,000 quicker than you can stash 20,000. Okay. Yet alone, R. Kelly's dumb behind had 27,000 on his books. So everybody could see it. And you know everybody was looking. Okay, see, and then the whole thing about it is another thing too is you think that that's going to get you by, but that's making you a target. You see what I'm saying? That's making you a target. These folks, okay, see that 27,000 is on your book. Word is out. Okay, they finna rack your little behind up. Okay, they finna eat your little booty up. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, they gonna have you paying to breathe. They're going to charge you for that. You got $27,000 sitting on your books. Now, I don't know if you ladies, okay, are interested, you ladies and gentlemen are interested to know that the queen has passed away, okay, but she had a favorite nail polish, and it was by Essie, and it's called Ballet. Oh, sheesh, what's the name of it? Okay, let's go, because I got me a tube, okay, and they kept this because this was the queen's favorite nail polish. You know how they discontinue stuff? Okay. Well, they didn't discontinue it because it was her favorite. Okay. No, she did not invent it. Okay. Wrong room. Wrong room. Okay, what did I do with that? Then it must be in the kitchen. Okay. Well, then I put it in here. I just can't see it. But I'm going to show you. Oh, there it is. Okay. I have been doing my nails. I did my own nails. I'm pretty proud of myself how this one came out. Okay. And this is it right here. It is called Ballet Slippers. Ballet Slippers. There we go. It's a pinkish color. It's a pale pink, a light pink. Okay. I like it, and it would be good to put my little decals on. Okay. See? And so I thought it was cute. So I had to get it, okay, in memory of the queen. Not that I care. I'm American, but she has lived a long time. I was wondering when she was going to die. I mean, I wasn't hoping she would die, but I was like, damn. And she ain't dead yet. I know I'm not the only one, okay, that said that in your mind. She ain't dead yet. Okay, Pope Charles, okay, he was just tired of waiting. He looked like he finally made it to the throne, and he looked like he just don't hit. I'm tired now. I'm over it. Okay, and so then I did my other nails. Okay, this is a different. Okay, but what it was that I'm gonna put this over the black. Okay. Oh, here it is. I bought black. This is Insta Dry, just a cheap $2.99 bottle of fingernail polish. But I thought that this gold would go really pretty over a black, these decals. Okay. And I've been getting decals. And this one right here, I did, yes, I did it different on each hand. Okay. Was this one. These just came in the mail. So this right here is going to be for Christmas. Okay. This is going to be for I don't know what. I just liked it. Okay. And I also got some short nails, and I have some more decals. Okay. This is probably going to be now this is the one I got it to put on black. I thought it would be really nice to go on black. So I am going to be doing that too in my nails because it's just nice. I feel good. You know how people do the coloring books? Okay, well, coloring books is not my thing, but a lot of people, it's very popular. Remember those journals? Who is what by? The fingernail polish, this is Essie. Okay, and if you want to get it, I don't know if it's coming out right to you. It's backwards. I'm looking at it backwards, but it says Ballet Slippers, which I think is such a pretty name. Okay. This is part of apparently a pink collection that they have at Essie's. It cost me $9.99. Okay. I got it at Target. You can type it in and you can see if they have it at your Target. Okay. I don't know if they have it at Walmart, but Target came up and some other stores had came up that they had this particular kind. Okay. They have different pinks, but ballet slippers was her favorite. Okay. And it is a pretty color. And they showed the I don't know what I was looking at to even see that. Okay, but you know how you surf the net and you see all kind of stuff. Okay, but I didn't even know she had a favorite fingernail polish. Okay, this is right up my alley anyway, so I want to see how it applies, and I can apply decals on it. It's a nice wedding fingernail polish. I know that. A nice wedding color as well. So I'm going to be doing that. But so I've been getting into my nails and just sitting here doing my nails, like the people who do the coloring books and the those journals, how they decorate those journals. I'm not into journals, writing stuff down. I'm not into that either. But I can see how it could be relaxing. So oh, okay. So this is what is relaxing or just nice for me to sit down and just do something. Yeah, you like them? Thank you. Okay. So that's what I've been doing, and I even went to Sally's and bought some more stuff for the nails. And these I'm using are dip. Okay, I'm using the dip nails. I'm trying to do the acrylic, but I don't know what happened with that nail. I'm glad I only did one nail. Okay, and so it didn't get hard, and the nail bent. The nail was bended. It made the nail soft, and I just peeled it right off. Okay, so I'm missing something there. I don't know what it was. Okay, but I'm missing something. The acrylic didn't get hard. She said maybe I used too much of the stuff. I don't know because it dried quickly. So I wasn't. Anyway. It didn't work out, but I got the dip powder, and the dip powder is working out really good. So I bought another bottle. Now that stuff is expensive, and I know the stuff is expensive because a lot of stuff has gotten expensive since the pandemic. Have you noticed that? Okay, and things that you can do yourself, like the fingernail polish, doing your own makeup. Okay, that stuff has gotten sky high. Okay, whoo, along with the food. Okay, the only thing that hasn't went up really, or matter of fact, it's gone down is the clothes. The clothing has gone down because people are not buying as much clothing because they have to make room for the high prices on the food. Even my cats, even the cat pet food has gone sky high. My cat litter, I paid $8.49 for the jug of cat litter. Now they want $11.49. Okay, $3 a pop. Shh, that's some money. Okay. Yes, but I don't want to keep you guys. I just came here for that brief update, and we're gonna see how this goes. But I'm gonna be posted like a stamp. Okay, waiting for this verdict to come in. So I'll be back too when he comes in, and we can discuss the verdict and why they came to the verdict, what he's going to get. Okay. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any corrections, I may have said some mistakes or whatever, you can leave them in the comment center section of this video. But I do ask that you be nice because, I'm not stupid, but I'm not perfect. So, hey. With all that said, stay blessed. Bye.